last call for alcohol, so finish your whiskey or beer. Closing time. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
Ninth grade with his notepad, so he could spit, but how many kids would know that? If they would read a page, they found out he wrote raps, and he was terrified they would find out. Let's go back a couple years, Tennessee, when he told his family, but they looked at him like he was talking with insanity. As a kid, writing stories so creative, can it be the start of something bigger? Put stories on the mantelpiece and focus on the music, focus on the instruments and how they come together, perfecting the shit you're given with, a talent you were blessed with. On to the next shit. Told your best friend he ain't believe that this kid he met back in the freshman hall. They kept the hit all this time, but the quietest have always got the loudest mind. Word got around, rapping was my desire. My name spread around the Gulf Coast like wildfire. Then he graduated, all he had was a fan base. Performed on the morning announcements, but only handshakes. A reputation came from that, but he would stay in place, facing all the storms they're coming. Never ran away.
Closing time. One last call for alcohol, so finish your whiskey or beer. Closing time. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
He studied hip-hop, watching documentaries and learning all he could from Biggie Pac and Al the Winner. See, the game is a monopoly, taking everything you want, fall, get back up and shove it up their ass, streaming up your name in the bright lights. These 5 letters, they mean more to me than just an alias, and I can tell you that I made it up, it sounded cool, but that would be a lie. Karma defines what you do, cause back around in time, met so many people, it's been one hell of a ride. How could I stop when I ain't in my prime? As long as I'm alive, I still got a story to tell. Ask anybody from the south, my name is ringing some bells. Made some money, got enough to fund a tour, never looked back. Conquered my fear of people knowing that I could rap. Was a freestyle inside a bar, shot some videos, did some photo shoots, and now I'm feeling something building up. Back when I would ride the bus in the back, see me there. Other kids were cutting up, I listened to my CD player, looking out the window, thinking one day I'll be up there. One day I'll be up there, one day. And that was growing from Twitter and Facebook to the stages. I'm watching it unravel from nothing to fucking greatness. I crack a smile, thinking of the road that became this. I've learned to embrace the future and all the changes, and now
Closing time. One last call for alcohol, so finish your whiskey or beer. Closing time. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
my father left, he used to make me bitter. Even though I was the oldest, I felt like the run of the litter. Now he's my biggest fan. Now while he's cooking dinner, we're talking about my future songs, how I'm getting bigger. And then they wonder why we celebrate and kill our livers. If only you could see the struggles that it took to get us. Been just an inch from this point in my career, you'd understand it. I'll be working so my name is known across the planet. I know that Peyton's looking over me, and my cousin Trina told me, Kel will never stop you ever get fused it. I can paint the world some beautiful images with a pen. If I could do it all again, I would. Cause all the pain and the struggles, the working doubles, the ups and the downs, made me who you see today. It took 100 falls just so I could appreciate the second I climbed over the wall. And now my face is recognized when I go to the mall. When the curtains close and the crowd leaves, will you hang around a minute? We down trees cause we never took a break. And while the town sleeps, I'll be in the studio, that's where I found peace. And it's so crazy how life can change, but when I first dropped the mixtape, made a name. And I ain't saying that I made it, I'm saying we're close. I'm opening up the door, plenty more to go.
Closing time. One last call for alcohol, so finish your whiskey or beer.